Okay, good afternoon, madam. And we want to ask some questions based on ESL teacher interview questions. So the first question: how many years have you been teaching for the English language?
4 years. Still counting. 4 years and still.
Okay, the second one will be how do you handle disruptive behavior in your classroom?
Destructive. First of all, you need to be calm. That's the first main thing. Don't think of any other options. Be calm and then try to understand why they act so. Because usually they'll act so because sometimes they feel uncomfortable or some things they missed about.
Okay.
What are the most common type of disruptive behavior in your case?
Common types. Disruptive maybe some to a certain extent. Currently, I'm teaching year 1, and one of my students, he refused to do any works. He refused to cooperate in every lesson you want to do. Even if you ask him to even spell or not spell, mention or read one word, he doesn't want to cooperate at all. So in fact, he will shout and in your face, like but louder and longer.
Oh, okay. So what techniques do you use to keep students motivated during English lessons?
Actually, for them, there are two approaches. For you to first, you need to know their needs. For year 1, for example, they're not into learning. They're just trying to be friends. So first time you need to know your students. Then for year 1, the best is you start with be friendly with them, while at the same time you teach them. Not really teach them directly, but be friends while you sharing things with them.
How do you set up your classroom to support learning and school?
How do I set up my classroom? Usually, I'm more to pair or group work, but depending on current situation, mostly they can't handle. They can't cooperate. Mostly, if they sit next to their friends, they will chat. They can't focus. So depends. Some of the class I'll just do pair, or some of the class I'll focus more individual.
Okay. The sixth question: how do you handle the students constantly absent from school?
Constantly. So once they get to the class, they will get many questions from me. So why you're not here? So what did your mother do? Why is your mother not allowing you to go to school? Are you late? Are you wake up late? So more to us on their daily routine.
So, madam, can you share a successful classroom management experience?
Successful classroom management. To me, my mean of when I say successful, it means if the students with the behavior problems manage to get with me, that is successful. So, if you ask for experience, as I said, there's this one boy in year 1. He refused to do anything, not even to write, not even to write his name. The only thing that when I come to meet his parents, his mother, actually I met with his aunt, and then she said to me, if you want him to do work, threat him by saying, if you will not do good, if you can't do this, if you won't do this, your aunt will come. So she asked me to threat the boy. But the thing is, it doesn't work. To me, it won't work. So I don't like that kind of treatment. So first, I'll just be friends. I cannot be. I cannot ignore. For sure, I cannot ignore him. Just be friends with him, sit with him together, and then you do the lesson with him. Whenever you want to go around, then you call him back. Okay.
The next question:
How do games or group classes manage students' behavior?
Actually, games and group tasks.
So, madam, the next question: how do games or group tasks help manage students' behavior?
How? First thing I would say, your lesson will be truly interesting for them. Yeah, the keyword to them. So we used to play bingo with them, and then at the same time, it depends on how you plan the games. If for them, if the game is too hard for them, they won't cooperate as well. So make it easy as possible, but engaging. So things that they can play among themselves during or without teachers. So for example, if you play bingo, that's how they can play among themselves, right? You can play among the friends. No need unnecessarily for teachers to be there. So it depends on the games that you plan. If the game is engaging with them, they'll cooperate with your classes.
Madam, what classroom management tip will you give me to a new teacher?
Classroom management. Tips to me, first thing you need to, on the first day of class, you need to be clear on your class rules. And for you're going to teach primary or secondary?
Primary.
So you must remind them every time, every single class. So once you get into class, remind them. For example, you don't want them to scribble in your desk.
Yeah.
Remind them every class. Ask them if there's any spot, any mark, erase now. Erase now. So every class, and then until they stop doing so.
So madam, the last question. Motivation or punishment? In your opinion, which is the best to improve performance in the classroom?
Which is the best? Actually, for me, I'll go with both. On your first class, maybe you start with motivations, and then if you see it doesn't good, so you can opt for punishment, because you can see there's a positive and negative punishment. Why don't you opt for positive punishment instead? So it can be, it's up to you. You can juggle between motivations and the same time of punishment, but don't be too harsh or degrading. You kind of use the punishment as degrading or humiliating to them.
Okay, so that's all for the interview question. Thank you so much for your answers.
Thank you.
Thank you.